everybody. We're back. The Dude Brothers. I'm Colonel Joe.
Max.
And we bring you entertainment throughout space and time. Today, we're going back to, and let me check, we like to be continuity driven, 87, the great 80s, right?
Yep.
This is a horror movie called The Stepfather.
Stepfather.
Based on a real person, vaguely, I'll bring that up at the end. It's not gory, this and that, but it's such a good thriller. Now, you have seen it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The great Caroline Williams is in the second one.
I don't think it was in 87. I think it was much later. But I remember, like going to Blockbusters or wherever, renting this as a date. I don't remember who the girl was.
Let's show it, and then
yes.
let's give the fans something. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Shout Factory TV, changing the channel.
Sometimes I truly believe that what I sell is the American dream.
And I sell it with my fist.
This is great. Good. Down. That's us after the hurricanes hit.
Was that him?
Yeah.
Oh,
A man can be driven to do something like that to his own family, to his children.
It's okay, sweetheart. I won't hurt you.
Maybe they disappointed him.
He's a wonderful man, and he wants to care for us.
Remember
There's
her?
just something about
She was in she'd be in the A-team and
Just because you're all crazy,
She's
Stephanie, don't you talk to
popular.
your father that way.
He's not my father. We have to talk
About what?
about what is happening to our
the music
family.
sounds like a hawk.
I know. Yeah. Oh,
Taking care of
the
it.
famous freak house. Uh-oh.
You're a very bad girl.
We are going to keep this family together. You had better believe it.
The mom wasn't the mom from Charles, was it?
This is as good as it gets.
They look the same.
Yeah, the hair.
Okay, first and foremost, Terry O'Quinn, the dad in this, was
Right.
in things like Lost.
Okay.
He's
I
the
never
bald
saw
guy
it.
in Lost. No, but I mean, he was famous. He's been in tons of movies and stuff. I do faces, but the thing, if you look him up, you know who he is. He's been in a lot of stuff. Okay?
He looks like the uncle from Hellraiser.
No, the dad from Hellraiser, who was the Scorpio killer in Dirty Harry.
Okay.
No, they look alike.
Yeah, yeah.
But one of our favorites, because we grew up in the concrete suburban jungle and suburbs, right? Where basic story, I don't want to give too much away because we recommend this one. A serial killer his whole shtick is he loves gaining a wife, getting married, having a family, but when he can't handle it anymore, he X's it out in Roblox and starts over.
Yeah, because I was saying, I think that's what happens. Like, they start to figure
Now-
out another family was
Oh,
killed.
there's a backstory with the brother, from the previous family. Now, in real life, there was a guy, he had glasses and he was balding. He did this one time where he had a family, he got rid of them, had another family 18 years later on America's Most Wanted, like they showed people. He was
Oh,
recognized, died in prison. Good.
Wow.
Yeah.
But think about it. Okay.
John Wisk, by the way, I think is his name.
Either like a woman marries a guy, or say, for instance, your mom marries a guy. You're sitting there watching TV, and you see his wanted poster up.
Well, in the third one, they do that. But in this first one, Terry O'Quinn, by the way, this movie was made as they were going to put it direct to movie DVD hell or something, right? Terry O'Quinn was so good. They put it as a movie and it worked. And they were famous, and the girl was in a sitcom or something at the time, like Charles the Chargers. But by the way, she's 26. There's a nude scene with her. She plays like a 16-year-old, but don't worry about it. In the movie, she thinks something's up because she catches him freaking out.
Yeah.
Now, but as I said, the basis is he's great until he can get married, he can have kids. But when something goes really wrong, he can't overcome that. And in the movie, you see him start to go to another town, meet somebody already, put on a fake mustache. It's a great movie because it's not a slasher killer. It's a guy who's using his head.
Right.
And you see
And the scary thing about it, too, I think, was Freddy Krueger, he comes to your dreams. Jason, if you're out at Crystal Lake.
Michael Myers. the history.
It's like the guy sleeping in the bedroom down the hall.
They show him moving around.
That's what I'm saying. So, if you're the girl and you suspect something, Like, you got to go to bed in your bedroom, and he's like next door. You know, I mean,
Now, there are 2 direct sequels, Stepfather 2, and the third one was a direct-to-video, and one of the girls who was in John Ritter, the show, he was on the 2
Three's
chicks.
Company.
One of the 3 Company's girls that replaced the blonde,
Okay.
one of the
They had a
seasons
couple
of
of the
2,
blonde was
she
Spanish
was
blonde.
the mom, and they replaced Terry O'Quinn, and in the movie they pulled a Joker, where they redid his face up,
Okay.
but it was still him.
Huh?
Then in 2009 or 10, a remake happened. It sucked. Most people didn't like it because it was kind of like the Nightmare on Elm Street remake. Freddy worked, but you tried to cram some nostalgia and not enough at the same time.
Right.
They didn't concentrate on the story. The story is not he kills people. The story is he woos a lady for a year or 2 at a time. They get married, but if something goes wrong, that's it. And the second one has like a lot of stars in it too. We recommend 1 and 2.
They can make it nowadays. Use the original actor.
Yeah.
Have him like, you know, an elderly man, and he goes to like one of these, you know, websites for like people over finding love over 60.
Right.
He goes to one of those websites and meet a girl.
That's all they had to
That
do
would
was
be awesome.
update it.
Yeah.
Now, I did see it, so I could do it, because this, like you said, I could put this on anytime and just watch. One of those movies, because it's not too much in it, and blah, blah, blah. So, The Stepfather, we recommend it from 1987. 80s, man. Like, people think it was just a cool time. It was a weird time. And, by the way, I'll start bringing it up more and more. You can ask Mrs. M from here. 1988 is like in Back to the Future. It has something to do with our lives. From And Justice for All coming out to like certain movies, certain things happen in our lives. We were about blah, blah, blah. But we'll go over that another time. But keep coming back for more as we bring you entertainment throughout space and time. We're the Dew Brothers. I am Colonel Chuck. And until next time, over and out. Copy that, Roger, and
Peace.
Airplane. Roger. What?
Yeah.